Hello there.
Hi.
My fellow viewers.
Welcome back to Modern Fossil.
You have fallen into my trap. Now you will stay here. I have placed a curse upon this video that will force you to watch all of our videos.
All 2,000 of them.
All of them. You will stay here until you starve. Or dehydrate yourself. I don't give a shit.
Or die from dysentery.
That's the next video, by the way. That will give you the dysentery curse. So, tune in for the next video. Alright? The Mack.
Oh, fuck.
Jelly the Killer came out and said, "Hey, Adrian Andrews is my client." And everybody, and we were like, well, yeah, baby?
Request a trial continue. Phoenix. I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept a not guilty. You are a lawyer. I know. But Matt Ongard is a killer, a murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I'm no better than Ongard. Even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact. that it's because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gotten Ongard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust. I never thought about it until now. I trust him. Yes, you do.
Mr. Bird, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. The Killer.
Am I hearing you correctly, Mr. Wright? But, that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through witnesses' lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure once those pieces arrive here in this very courtroom, a miracle will occur.
Very well. The trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. The Killer.
Right away, Your Honor. Has a verdict's been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About. All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for? Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done?
But what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. The Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail. You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Ron Carita was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button. That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events. For the, 5th time now. However, this time everything has finally been revealed.
Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth,
We still have the cross-examination to do.
but you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense will question the witness, as if I have a choice here.
Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's case. If you scrutinize the testimony, then
I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes 2 of us.
Perhaps you should have the script, Your Honor. Jesus Christ, man. I'm prepared to go to the table read. Christ, man. As I've stated, already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However,
What is it, Mr. Wright?
If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. But I have to do something to waste more time. Witness. About requesting a hit.
yes.
How much is your fee?
I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial.
No! I'm not thinking of hiring.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
You want to kill me? You want me dead? Don't you?
What? Why would you think something like that?
Guilty! Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty!
Oh, witness, let's continue. Why don't you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not? One thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime.
I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill.
If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job.
Yeah. Well, a change in occupation might be good for you.
However, I will say this. Even though I am the one who does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. the Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. My client did it to frame another for the crime.
Are you talking about the button and the knife?
Yes, in my business card.
Oh, this card.
So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
You try to make things easy?
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out the service.
He's pretty devoted to his work.
But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook.
It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here.
I pretended to be the first person to discover the body and it's a scene.
So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing?
That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too.
No! I already told you! I have no intention of using your services! Ever! Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here?
Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carino was dead.
I say.
From the very beginning?
That is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
I wonder if that's really true.
That's odd. Even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and button.
So why do you think your client did that?
What do you mean by why?
Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder go to the crime scene anyway?
That is true.
I assume it was probably done to find Mr. Ungard.
If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it?
Sadly, that is not possible.
Huh?
My job is to kill. That is all. And to leave my business card behind, naturally. The business card is so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall. I think this is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
And that's all you have to testify?
Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again.
Again? As in you plan to continue?
I must, as I have yet to find the person to take my place and become the fourth successor. Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney?
Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really.
Are you really now?
I wonder what kind of man the judge thinks I am now. What are you going to do now, Phoenix? All I can do now is expose the lies. It's true. However, you realize that it will be very bad for our client, right? I'm so confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Okay. Alright. Next statement.
I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime.
Next statement.
My client did it to frame another for the crime.
Next statement.
While pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Carino was
See,
dead.
that's weird to me. Already knew from the very beginning. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Juan Carino was dead. That's weird to me.
Okay, why is that?
Well, because, you know, the tomato juice was poured. It's so weird. Why was that poured at all? She was the one who poured it.
Yes.
And she poured it because... What did she say? Because she thought he was just over in the corner, right? Just sitting there or something. Didn't she actually say that? Like, I didn't know he was dead.
There you go. I was waiting for those words.
Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that Juan Carino had been murdered.
But how? How do you know that?
From this wine glass, Your Honor.
The glass?
Mr. DeKiller's supposed client thought Mr. Karita had only fainted. Which is why this glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim!
But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind.
I see your point, Mr. Edgeworth. What is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now. But how do you explain this strange phenomenon? Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct? I'm afraid you are mistaken. If Adrian Andrews really is your client, as you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Karita's death. If not, then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all. How strange.
Yes?
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we're up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Figure what out? I heard that.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised! You know you can't say things like that without any evidence.
Ah, sorry.
Wow! That was an awfully weak objection for the two of you.
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution request for the testimony concerning when the request was taken. Very well.
Right now, I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. I just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items.
This request came to me, about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, but I believe I have made no mistakes.
So, you physically met your client,
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your examination, please.
It's a great came to me about a week ago.
1 week ago, are you sure?
Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations, and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Please, stop!
In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
A specific date and time?
It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony.
Did you ask why on that specific night?
No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request, but as for why, I only had my suspicions.
Your suspicions, huh? Press further! So what are these suspicions you had? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in one curator's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me.
He must be talking about this bear puzzle.
Inside the figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at the press conference, after all. That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was.
I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Oh, of course. It was very important. The testimony just now has made one thing clear. And that is... the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that.
Oh, really?
Witness, please continue with your testimony. Oh, Mackie.
What?
You fucking old fucking sponge.
What the fuck?
Oh, man. You fell for the easiest trick, man. Oh, Jesus, Mac. I can't believe you fucking fell for it, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, man. It was not important.
Oh. What the killer said sounds plausible, but in the end, it's just his conjecture. No, Your Honor, I don't think it's very important.
Well then, witness, please continue.
Yeah. We met at a bar discussing finalize a few details.
So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What was that? What was with the brief pause?
Why not? Press further.
Witness! I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail. Why is that? That's because I value the trust between the client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak with the client while looking them in the eye.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Why he meets his clients is not important.
What?
And that wasn't the point.
Don't worry about anything.
Witness, please stop sidestepping my question!
What do you mean by that?
My question was, did you really meet Adrian Andrews in person, damn it?
I have already told you, Mr. Wright. I did. It was only through talking with him face to face that I began to trust him. That's when I thought, I can trust this person as a client.
It's true what they say about talking face to face. Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Nah. What's important anymore?
That is the big question, man. What is important anymore?
I was so sure there was something, but I can't get a good grip on what it is. I guess it wasn't all that important.
Very well.
Phoenix. Yes? What did you hear just now? Clean out your earwax and pay attention, Phoenix. You're letting his words slip by. I guess I missed something back there.
Would this please continue with your testimony? Well, I sprayed this motherfucker behind the scenes. God damn it. These goddamn voice actors don't deserve the pay grade they have. Keep them making these fucking mistakes. You piece of shit. I did think you would. You were like on the right track. I'm like, oh, he said no to the first one. He's supposed to do that. I thought he was gonna notice it.
No.
I think it's like quite jarring what he says. Very important.
I heard what I think I heard just now. And I think I've got him! Your Honor, I believe the testimony just now was of the utmost importance.
Really?
If that's the case, would this please include the statement just now in your testimony? Very well. From the moment I saw him, I thought I could trust this person as a client.
But as we know now, that was not how it turned out, correct?
What do you mean?
Adrian Andrews turned out to be a client who couldn't stick to the rules, right?
Well, yes. I suppose you are correct. So I'd like to check one last time. Are you sure your testimony is accurate? That's what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
So your client was Adrian Andrews.
That is correct.
Well, he says the two of them met, but if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around. You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw his suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere. Talk about a delicate balance.
Alright, what do you want to do?
Next statement.
There you go.
Next statement.
Okay, alright, okay.
Next statement.
Uh-huh. This is the new statement.
Yeah. From the moment I saw him, I thought, I can trust this person as a client. From the moment he saw him. Why would from the moment he saw him, he would find him trustworthy? Next statement. That is what occurred. I trust my memory and I believe I've made no mistakes. Alright, go back to the last one. I feel like it's gotta be this one. From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client. Okay, go to evidence. Go to evidence here.
I think it would be better if you read the statement over and over again.
From the moment I saw him, I thought I can trust this person as a client. Go back to the last statement.
Oh. But it's important to discuss and finalize a few matters.
Back again.
It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony.
No, go back.
This request came to me about a week ago.
Alright, about a week ago. Oh my god. Him, not her.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
I would like to go over this one more time. You met Adrian Andrews at a bar and took the request at that time.
Yes, that is correct.
And that's when you thought he was trustworthy.
How many times must I repeat myself? Yes, that is correct.
I'm sorry, but that is an impossible tale!
What?
Shelley Day Killer. You have never met the real Adrian Andrews!
Why would you say that?
Because you made one very, very big slip up about her.
It's a good film. So what is the issue? What did you just say just now? About her?
If you had ever met Adrian Andrews in person, one look would have told you that she is a woman!
On the corner, Mr. Right. What is the meaning of this?
This witness testified to the following: that he always meets face to face with his clients when taking their request.
But he has never met Adrian Andrews in person.
Yes, Your Honor. That is exactly the point. That means Mr. the Killer's client could not have been Miss Adrian Andrews.
Mr. Edgeworth, I understand your logic on this one. However, why would the assassin make such a basic mistake?
I believe it has something to do with her name, Your Honor.
Her name?
Yes, Adrian Andrews is, without a doubt, a very androgynous name.
Yes. I see. I also love dinosaurs.
And luckily, for Mr. the Killer, ignoring what the judge just said, he's gone senile in his older years, you know. The entire time he was on the stand, no one had stated Adrian Andrews' gender, and so he simply picked the wrong gender to go with.
What? What is going on?
A trial, Your Honor.
Shelley the Killer!
You're a judge, Your Honor.
This court demands an explanation.
I think somehow I must have mixed up this client with another. But does that mean you'd remember something different now? Yes, of course. Please, if you will allow me to testify once more.
I know he's just gonna spit out more lies.
Very well, but this time please give us the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Ever hear his testimony?
On the next episode
of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright.
Justice for all. This is Modern False. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell.
Do all that stuff. Please.
Oh god.
Tune in.
Yeah.
Next episode. For the finale.
Ooh. Okay. Alrighty.
The finale!
Oh.
Next episode.